Adjust your shoulders and neck so they feel ready to do a little bridge flow. Press into your feet evenly as you're ready to float your hips up. Then lower your hips, make any adjustments, and grounding through your feet. Exhale, hips up, and inhale, slowly lower. If you'd like to add arms, you can take arms up and above your head along the floor, and then you can lower your hips so you feel a little lat stretch. Inhale there, and then exhale, sweep your hips up as your hands come down by your feet. And inhale, roll back down with your hips as your arms come above your head. Final time, hips up, and then you can slowly lower your hips, arms above your head. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. As you feel ready, you can take your left foot off the floor, slide your hands behind your left thigh. Notice how that feels on your right hip. Adjust your shoulders and then start to circle your right foot on your ankle. And circle it the other direction. Notice your face, your jaw. Release your left foot back to the floor. Hug your outer hips towards each other and then press into your left foot to float your hips up. Inhale down, 2 more times, exhale up. Keep your hip bones pointing in the direction of the ceiling as best you can. Then lower. Your left hand can hold your right ankle and tip your legs over to the left. So the sole of your right foot comes to the floor on the left side. Feel free to rub your outer right hip, maybe rub your lower back with your right hand, and then reach your right arm out to your right. And we'll transition to a twist where you take your right shin over to the left, slide your left thigh back in space, possibly bending your left knee and reaching back with your right hand to hold your foot. If it feels good to start to roll slightly towards your belly, you could. Doing a little bit of rocking here, noticing your knee, making sure that left knee feels comfortable, and eventually releasing out of that, making your way onto your back, and then taking left ankle over right thigh. Pause there. Coming into your reclined pigeon by sliding your hands around the back of your right thigh and circling your left foot on your ankle. Check in with breath and circle the other direction. Now placing your right foot back on the floor. Hip bones point towards the ceiling, and press into your right foot to float your hips up evenly. Inhale, roll back down, and 2 more on your own. And then your right hand can hold on to your left ankle when you're done. And glide everything to your right so that your left sole of your foot comes to the floor, or it could come to a block. Make any adjustments. Rub your outer left hip if you'd like. Breathe. And aim your left knee towards the ceiling. If holding your ankle doesn't work, don't hold your ankle. Remember, this is your practice. So we'll make that transition into the twist. Left shin to the floor on your right, moving your right thigh back in space. You can use a pillow under your top knee, bend your bottom knee, Reach with your top hand towards your bottom foot. You can start to roll any amount towards your belly. It gives us an opportunity to release front of thigh and outer thigh. Take your time transitioning out of the pose